Hi guys. So I kind of want to read something to y'all. It's like a rant. So basically, hear me rant, I guess. Just picture me reading a bedtime story to you. We were friends. Of course, we're friends. We can be enemies, strangers, best friends, but nothing more. It was real, wasn't it? How can it not be? I mean, so much intensity, you will need to put yourself in the very shoes that gave you blisters from just standing. Can I even say it was love? Others will disagree with a bitter taste on your tongue. It cannot be a challenge if there's nothing to be won. Every moment, glance, touch, or conversation felt like an eternity. Could make my heart skip a beat. Little did I know I was falling in too deep. Even though to you I was just a side character in the pages while I thought you were the whole book. Trusted you with my secrets, desires, and goals. But of course we wasn't acquainted in that way. Never held hands or even shared a kiss, and I knew we could never, cause I watched how you yearned for another. That's when the pure certainty hit me that I could never be enough. The idea of you was so infatuating that it left me puzzled. Is this the way I'm meant to be treated? Given a petal expecting a field of flowers, but it's always a storm that comes right after. A nostalgic memory of a fresh breeze in the midst of summer, a calm and collected dandelion, a bright and vibrant rose. But like all roses, you had your thorns, because when I tried to pick you up, you cut me. Maybe unintentional, but I knew what it was doing. The very same storm came taking everything I ever loved, just leaving fragile thorns. I knew any nostalgia would be the end of me, for though the wound may be old, but the cut still feels so fresh and deep that I can collapse within myself. Of course I know about the world inflicting pain amongst all, including you, cause to know another is to feel, so I guess that justifies the actions you inflicted, right? Cause hurt people, but if desire was an illusion, I was lost in another world that no one knew about. Affection was something that could only be seen through my eyes while yours was given to them. As envy became the emotion that took control, they all became my header. To look back and say I would have done it differently is absurd, because what can you expect from our adolescence? I try to mirror your effects, yet sadly those wounds will never be equal, because yours spear knew no bluntness while mine could only curve in the sight of you. Lost in each moment, I guess I could feel like a warm embrace. Irrelevancy is key since we're strangers, which is weird, because can a stranger know your name? Can they know your laugh, your dislikes, or special days? But looks like the stranger forgot. The complexity of human emotions will always get to me, because should I have gratitude towards you for revealing to me that I am capable of such emotions, or should I let my anger get the best of me? Yet I still feel a bit of gratefulness towards you. I watched travelers search, kill, or even give up for this, even though it was just me standing on the cliff holding that flower. In that abyss, maladaptive dreaming became a temporary solution for more months of despair. Every night was the same question, which hero were you gonna be? Before dozing off into that abyssal dream, holding my hand because you chose to, stared if I was the only person around, oblivious to the broken glass I laid before myself. The more I dwell on the past, the more clear and bittersweet everything comes to frame. To miss the empty actions of one, thinking every glance to each other could have been misdirected. To wish upon the stars in every other universe we are never acquainted is odd, because there were a time when the mere sight of you can make my heart clench. The despair comes in like a bull charging at a flag. In a society where internalized phobia can rob you of many things such as friendships, opportunities, and a normal life, I was ignorant enough to believe it wouldn't rob me of you. Now anger surges through me as I quarrel with this unrequited story. Yet I know I should not feel such a way towards you for many reasons, for your hands may not be stained with blood, but it wielded a weapon. If my rage and sorrow was not from the mere reality of unreciprocated feelings, instead the words you let slip out your wretched tongue coated in venom while I was oblivious to your sharp tone. Now I sit in a corner, trapped in my own mind, with a conversation that has no beginning nor ending, hoping for the spaces to be filled in. We have met again, but I wasn't that adolescent who only had eyes for you. We shall encounter each other again, but except I won't be 17 rambling on about the future. Forgiving you in silence is taking out the sharp edges to never inflict it amongst others, cause you are aware of the power your words hold, but unmindful to me bleeding and healing on my own. Now that understanding of this is clear to me, this is not the whole book, but a minor chapter that I need to turn the page on, leaving you behind the bookmark, only carelessly flipping back to glaze at a time where I was in the deep, until I need to know more. It will fade over time like trauma stuck to a struggling soul, hoping for answers that they might never get. I am aware our souls are not tied to each other, for my feelings may be attached to you like blood-sucking leeches, but I finally understand that every rose has thorns, yet they choose not to harm another. I shall let go of the soap giving burns to the palm of my hand, for I cannot be in this quarrel of one-sided love. Thanks for listening. Bye.